Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. I really don't know if that's true. I'm just making a conscious choice to perceive challenges as something beneficial so that I can deal with them in the most productive way. You'll come up with your own style. That's part of the fun.
Nelson Mandela is a particularly special case study in the leadership world. He was asked one day, "How did you learn to be a great leader?" And he responded that he would go with his father to tribal meetings. And he remembers two things when his father would meet with other elders. One, they would always sit in a circle. And two, his father was always the last to speak.
If you think that you're going to go and accomplish something really special and be the best in anything in the world, and you think you can do it without working, you make a big mistake. Because no matter what I did, if it was in bodybuilding or in acting or if it is in the political arena, it always took a lot of work. And you got to put out, and you got to, sometimes make a lot of sacrifices. Notice, if you're not willing to work hard, forget about it. So there's another rule that is very important.
Don't worry about the people that God has removed from your life. He saw things you didn't see. He heard conversations you couldn't hear, and he made moves you wouldn't make. And that's it.
Brad, show him how it's done. Boom. Sell me that pen. Watch. Go on.
Let me sell this fucking pen.
That's my boy right there.
This pen.
Fucking sell anything.
Why'd you do me a favor? Why'd you name down that napkin for me?
I don't have a pen.
Exactly. Supply and demand, my friend.
3 pieces of advice you would give to people who are looking to succeed in business.
Well, by far the best investment you can make is in yourself. I mean, for example, communication skills. I tell the students that come that they're going to graduate schools and business, and they're learning all these complicated formulas and all that. If they just learn to communicate better, and both in writing and in person, they increase their value at least 50%.
I'm telling you right now that there are way too many running businesses today with this, and not enough people running businesses with this. And again, I swear on my life, I am not Mother Teresa, and I'm far from run my business just on this. But I'm telling you right now, the reason I amassed my following, the reason why I continue to retain it, is because my percentage of this far outweighs every in this room. I mean it. That's how I feel, and that's how I try to roll every day.
See, in your life, everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you could go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen, no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up, no matter what.
Can you explain what an NFT is?
It's a non-fungible token.
Non-fungible?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is basically a digital contract that's on the blockchain. So you can basically sell anything from art to music to experiences, physical objects.
I know that Beeple is an artist. That's awesome.
Yeah, so awesome.
And he had maybe 300 pictures in one digital picture. Mm-hmm. I thought that was interesting, and I go, well, I could never do that. What he did, but
yeah. You could try something, maybe sell one of your jokes or something.
I couldn't even do that to my audience tonight.
People say, oh, relationships are tough. No, they're not. They're only tough when one person's working on it. 2 people can move a couch real easy. One person can't move it at all. That's right. If you're in a relationship, let me try to help you right now. Rule 1, stop competing. Her success is your success, and your success is her success. Stop competing. Number 2, okay? There is no equality in a relationship. It's like, we equals. No, you're not. You're both there to serve. You are in the service industry, okay? When you're in a relationship, you're in a band. And when you're in a band, you have roles that you play in the band.
We would rather find purpose than a job or career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose.
You decided that Bob could be a funny word. Now, how do you do that?
Well, it was always at the end of the sentence. It was, how can I help you, Bob? It just seemed like a funny way of saying it. Bob.
I was looking at this of motoring words the other day and wondering if you could just by saying them, make them funny.
Airbag. De Dion Bouton. Petrol pump.
Also the faces.
Yeah, exactly, that helps.
Reviewing a car, because I have to think of all sorts of things to say about a car. Now I know that if you were a presenter on this show, you could just do it with an expression. So for example, if you were presented with McLaren F1, the imperiousness one gets from a Range Rover.
You know, there's one place that all the people with the greatest potential are gathered. One place, and that's the graveyard. The stories of the people who dreamed big and never saw those dreams to fruition. People who fell in love and lost. I became an artist, and thank God I did, because we are the only profession that celebrates what it means to live a life.
If he could do it,
this isn't a movie.
He believed in himself, and you can too. You can do anything that you want. You can get singing lessons, get a better job, make more money. You could be even like rich. You could live in the White House someday. You could be president.
Me?
Do what you want to do.
Scars heal.
No, they don't. Wounds heal.
You gotta let go of that stuff from the past, because it just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to be now.
You're right.
My killers who will not take no for an answer. My fucking warriors who will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or fucking die!
Self-discipline and being able to perform and being able to keep your life on schedule and being able to keep commitments and promises and meet deadlines is essential to success.
You're not making money until you're making money when you're not working. I didn't make no money when I didn't do a show. You see what I'm saying? I had to work to get the money every time. When I'm not in the show, and the show is still, they go, how you keep yourself off your own show? Oh, I don't understand that. Right. I'm like, cause this motherfucker on automatic pilot.
I was poor because I didn't have anything. I had no money, I had no things, we had no TV, we had no refrigerator, we had nothing as kids, but I was rich because I had a dream.
I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me, and I said I'm gonna grind. Winners win and losers lose. I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it happens, but winners win.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
This means that whenever you give, it's always going to come back, so you don't have to ever think about that again. Just give, and the rewards will be greater than you can ever imagine.
Make a choice, right? You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
Dangerous, hopeful for humanity. Like, what's your view on that?
Maybe we're in the metaverse right now. It's just metaverse is all the way down. I don't know if I necessarily buy into this metaverse stuff. Although people talk to me a lot about it. It's Web3, you know. Like, sure, you can put a TV on your nose. Yeah. I'm not sure that makes you in the metaverse, You know, when I grew up, it was like, don't sit too close to TV, it's going to ruin your eyesight. And now I got like TV is like literally right here.
Everybody's so obsessed on what they've done and said. Like, the greatest gift in the world is the ability to be comfortable in changing your mind.
I love it.
Actually, I have a very different thing to say right now. We need to start hanging out with 90-year-olds more. I mean this. You wanna do something that will bring you an incredible amount of value, but also bring someone else an incredible amount of value? Go donate your time to a retirement home for 1 week.